welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a very exciting one. I am doing a collaboration video with Daisy. Her channel name is Daisitaa MUA. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I get nervous when I have to pronounce things that are in different languages. Today we're going to be doing a summer faves video. I'm so excited we are finally doing this because we've been talking about doing a collab video off and on for quite some time, so it's due time that this happened. I'm so pumped. Thank you, Daisy, for texting me with this idea. I'm honestly, I was planning on doing this kind of video anyway, and now it's even more exciting because I'm getting to do it with you, so I'm super pumped. If you don't know, Daisy is one of my personal favorite YouTubers out of all YouTubers. I always make sure I watch her uploads. I've got notification bells on her, subscribed, of course, so you definitely should go check her out. I will link her channel down in the description box below. But today, like I said, I'm gonna be doing a summer faves video. She's gonna be doing one as well, so make sure you go check that one out on her channel. And we're gonna cover makeup, maybe some skincare, a little bit of lifestyle stuff. So we've got quite a fun arraignment of products here. We both live in hot, humid climates. This is pretty much the perfect video for us because we can share maybe some products that help our makeup last longer, or some products we just love for the summertime that perhaps last throughout the heat, or even I've got some clothing stuff that I'm gonna be talking about because frankly, I just get too hot. Strap in, we're gonna be getting into some good stuff here. You'll notice some of these things are some of my favorites, and then some of them you might be a little surprised by. So let's go ahead and get to the makeup. So the first one is a product I mentioned in my most recent empties video, and it is the NYX Plump Right Back Primer. So this, I feel is a little bit underrated. A lot of people talk about the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This one and that one came out pretty much around the same time, and that one has been getting a lot of buzz. I like this one a lot better because I feel the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer is too sticky, just like the Hydro Grip Primer is from Milk. It's just too sticky, it just makes me feel gross. This provides the same longevity that those primers do, but it's not as sticky. And my skin is extremely sensitive. This does not cause it to break out. It of course is $17, so it is up there in price, but honestly, to me it is well worth it because I wear my makeup for pretty much 14 hours every day, at least Monday through Friday, because I have a full-time job. I'm putting makeup on at 4:30 in the morning. I'm done around 5:30 in the morning, and then I wear it to around 7:30 at night. So I need my makeup to last a really long time, and not only last, but look good. So this helps it last, and it helps my makeup just look super fresh all day. 100% recommend. So the next thing you will not be surprised by if you've watched me at all, and it is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. I feel I'm super redundant about this foundation, but honestly, it deserves every bit of talk that I give to it. Sorry, my dogs are in here and Bailey decided to be really dramatic with her breath. I feel I talk about this constantly, almost beating it into the ground, but I just have to be honest. It is that good. I have tried so many foundations, and I have never found one that is this good. And this is good without the NYX primer, but these two together, power couple, truly a power couple. This is $12. I get it for $9 on Amazon. Saves money. I'm subscribed to Save. I have several backups because I never want to be without this. This is perfect for the summertime because it doesn't make your skin super dry. If you have really oily skin, you might want to get something a little bit more matte than this, but for me, it maintains the oil while also not looking super flat matte. Plus, everything about this is perfect. It's pretty much my ideal foundation. I've never found anything that competes with it, and it's been, 4 years since I tried this initially, right when it came out to the world. So I love it. It's long lasting. It looks beautiful on the skin. It's really customizable because you can get lighter coverage with it, and then you can get fuller coverage with it. So honestly, I recommend it to everybody I know because it's that good. I've gone to concerts with that. I went to the Halsey concert with it in West Palm Beach, and I was drenched and my makeup still looked amazing. So, okay. The next thing that I want to talk about are some powders. So first, let's talk about the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This one has been talked to death, to be honest. Everybody loves it, and it is so worth the hype. I really like it. It does a great job of setting and then also helping your makeup last. It comes in a decent amount of shades if I'm remembering right. And of course, it's a very big container for not a lot of money. I love this. It's not my all-time favorite setting powder. We're gonna get to my all-time favorite one here in a second, but it is amazing. I don't just like it, I love it. It's so good and definitely well worth the hype that it gets. And then another powder that I love, another loose powder, is the L'Oreal Infallible Loose Setting Powder. This does only come in 2 shades. However, I do feel like the shades are pretty versatile. Like the deepest one of this is a decently deep shade. Of course, I always think, sir, can you sit down? I'm trying to film. Of course, there's always room for more shades in like pretty much everything. The reason I like this one a little bit more than the Maybelline one is it's finer milled. This one is, you can detect it a little bit more than this one if you don't blend it out quite right, whereas this one is a little bit more undetectable no matter how much you put on or anything like that, or if you need to like slightly bake and then wipe it away. This is great. It also does a great job of setting makeup. This is the loose powder that I wore to the Halsey concert and also a Garth Brooks concert that I went to a couple weeks back. And my makeup looked fantastic. I was in the sunlight, like the direct sunlight at Garth, and my makeup looked great. Although I was burning up and kind of miserable in terms of heat, my makeup did not look like, I mean, of course it looked like I was sweating, but it did not move other than me sweating, if that makes sense. So like I was sweating, but none of the makeup was coming off. Does that make sense? This is definitely a big contender for making my makeup last in the summer in the heat and humidity. I love it. It is a little bit more expensive than the Maybelline one and you get less product. But for me, I go through both of these at about the same speed. So either way, I feel like both of these kind of last me the same amount of time. So the press powder that I love to use during the summer is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. Honestly, it sounds like I'm in love with the Fresh Wear line. I pretty much am. It's like one of their most amazing lines in L'Oreal. This is their powder foundation. I actually tried this in a video like a year and a half ago, and I didn't like it on its own, but let me tell you, where the magic happens is with a brush, kind of like this BK Beauty one. What is this? The BK 105 brush. Big, but like sort of dense powder brush. And you just take it, and of course you just like put it all over your face or whatever you want to put it. And it looks so good, and it makes my makeup stay on so long. Obviously, these two are a dream team together, so they did a great job coordinating those. I can't talk about this enough. It is so good. So of course, something that I feel like living in such a hot climate requires is having a good eye base. Of course, long-lasting eyeshadow is important, but when you're sweating, you really need something to kind of set the base before you actually put on eyeshadow. And the one that I have been using, actually I fell in love with this before summer, but let me tell you what, this has stood the test of time in the summer heat. And it is the Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer. I love this stuff. This is actually the trial size. I have a big size. I'm just really trying to work through this for my next empties video. This is so good and nobody talks about it. It's actually like a tinted one, and it's got some color, and it is the perfect undertone for me. I really am almost out of this. Just trying to get the last little bit just for a swatch, come on. So as you can see, it's very close to my skin tone. So this is perfect to neutralize my eyes with. I have veiny eyelids, I hate it, it's annoying. It's one of the perks of being fair. And not only does it help neutralize, it just makes my eyeshadow stay on it forever. I've had eyeshadow on for a ridiculous amount of time. There was one time where I wore my makeup for 21 hours and I hated it. And this was one of the products that just made my eyeshadow look fantastic. Nothing transferred, I didn't have any creasing. If you go to Ulta Beauty and you haven't tried anything from their line, definitely try this because it's amazing. And honestly, so is some of their other stuff. The next thing is actually a mascara, and you might be like, why a mascara? That's random. Let me tell you why. Obviously, I look for a lot of things with makeup, but in the summer, I am looking for stuff that does not bleed or transfer or flake, and I have fallen in love with the mascara, okay? It is so much so that I haven't repurchased some of the other mascaras that I love, and I've pretty much just been depending on this one, and it's the Rare Beauty mascara. The wand is perfect. It's not quite an hourglass shape. It's almost sort of straight with maybe a little bit of curve. Oh my gosh, every single time I wear this, I'm wearing it today, I always get compliments on my eyes, on my eyelashes. Like people are like, oh my gosh, are you wearing falsies? No. Not only that, this is not waterproof, I don't believe. It might be, but I don't believe it is. And it does not transfer or flake, but it comes off of my eyes so easily when I use a makeup remover. But not just with water or anything like that. This is long lasting when it needs to be, and it comes off when it needs to be. I wore this to both concerts that I keep bringing up, the Garth Brooks one and the Halsey one, and my eyelashes look fantastic. I was sweating profusely through both of those, and none of it transferred down or bled or anything like that. It's amazing. I think it's like 20-ish, $25 or something. And usually I'm a drugstore mascara girl, and I always will be, to be honest. But this is just so good, and it's probably my favorite thing from Rare Beauty. In fact, I'm like 100% sure it is. I have some bronzers here. And specifically in the summer, I get really into cream bronzers, and I have tried a couple this year. And I actually bought both of them while we were in Florida for our trip. I did vlogs, by the way, if you want to go check those out. And I am in love with them. One of them is the Ulta Beauty Oh My Glow Cream Bronzer. So let me tell you something about this. First of all, yes, it is quite a warm bronzer, and most people use these things wrong. First of all, it's so cute. It's so tiny and cute. But most people will like draw it on and then it won't blend as well. Actually, this does blend pretty well even if you draw it on. But my favorite way to apply it is to like, you know, bring it up and then swirl a brush in there and then go onto my face from there. And honestly, guys, I love it. I love this stuff. It is so good, and it lasts a really, really long time, which I was surprised about because it, as you can see, it's got a pretty dewy formula. So like I was kind of expecting it to wear off pretty soon. No, it like lasts forever. And another cream bronzer is the Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer. I got this recommendation from Kelly Gooch, and when I opened this, after I bought it, I was like, that's awfully dark. And it is, but when you, there's a swatch of it, when you blend it out, it blends out so nicely. I'm so surprised that it's not getting more buzz than it is, but it is so pretty. You get so much in a container. I don't know how I could ever go through this. I'm pretty sure Kelly Gooch has like the mini size, which I probably should have gotten, but I didn't. I splurged on this because it was vacation. This blends out so well, just like the Ulta Beauty one, and it lasts a really long time as well. These have been my two favorite cream bronzers this year. I still love the Danessa Myricks one, but honestly, I've really fallen in love with these. So we're done with the makeup, and now we're gonna talk about some skincare. Obviously, it's summertime, so we're gonna talk about some sunscreen real quick. I always wear sunscreen like every single day, no matter what season it is. And my current favorite is the Hero Cosmetics Force Shield. I'm almost through another one. I just talked about this in my empties video. I've been talking about it for months. I love it. It is so good. It goes great under makeup. It doesn't peel at all. Like there's been times where I thought that I maybe put too much of this on. I mean, too much in terms of like more than what they recommend, you know, just like the minimum of what they recommend. And I was like, oh my gosh, my makeup's not gonna go on well. It totally does. This is fantastic. It's like $19.99. You can get it at Target, herocosmetics.com. It is so good. It is only an SPF 30. I know some people like more than that. And sometimes I do too, especially in the summer. I actually kind of always do. But I do like this one, and SPF 30 is the minimum recommended from like dermatologists. But if you're wanting more, my other favorite is the Canmake.Mermaid Skin UV Gel SPF 50++++. And I have recommended this several times. This is a brand new one. I just went through another one. I love this stuff. It is a little bit more glowy than this one is. This is a little bit more of a neutral finish, whereas this one definitely has glow. It's called Skin Gel, and it's pretty much what you would think, very gel-like, but it does have some like iridescence. So when you apply it, it does leave your face looking extra dewy, but it is absolutely fantastic. I get it on Amazon in like a 2-pack, typically for like $21. I think you can also get this on YesStyle. I love this so much. These two are my favorite. I took both of them to West Palm Beach, and they protect you so well from the sun, and they also don't break me out. This is a mineral one, and this is a Korean chemical one. If you're like, I have sensitive skin and I never can find, you know, sunscreen that doesn't break me out, I got you, because I'm the same way. I recommend either a mineral one or a Korean chemical one if you have sensitive skin, and these two are my absolute favorites. I do have a favorite body sunscreen. I actually talked about it in a sunscreen video last year, and it is still my favorite. It is the COOLA Mineral Body Sunscreen. It is fragrance-free. When I found this, I was like, why isn't anybody talking about this? It is a body mineral sunscreen. By the way, this is a repurchase of that. But it is a body mineral sunscreen. It kind of, it does have a smell that it reminds me of, but it's just like the smell of chemicals. But this, I'm like showing you, like this is not blended in. It does not like keep a white cast. If it does, it's like minimum, and then it kind of just like soaks in. This is so good. I bought it on Amazon. It's actually available at Ulta, both in store and online. and it does a great job of protecting. It's got an SPF of 30. It's water resistant. Of course, you have to reapply it about every 80 minutes. So I love this stuff. I did not get burned at all in West Palm Beach, so you know it's working. And so I actually wear this a lot of times when I go out in the summer. I do wear this all over my body regardless of what I'm doing because I'm still being exposed to the sun, especially when I'm wearing like shorts and stuff like that. So I actually forgot to mention some setting sprays in the makeup portion, but it's okay-ish. So let's go through those real quick and then I'll get to my last few products. We have heard me talk about this for a very long time. It is the MILANI Make It Last setting spray. I have the jumbo size. It's got a fantastic spritzer. It has definitely a fragrancy smell, but it doesn't bother my skin. I just like to disclose that in case people are super sensitive to fragrance, whether it's your skin that's sensitive or your like nose. So I absolutely love this stuff. I alter between this one and the other one I'm gonna recommend. Kind of just whichever one I pick up first is the one I'm wearing, and they both are so excellent. It helps your makeup melt in, but it also prolongs the wear. So absolutely love it. And then the other setting spray I wanted to mention is the Revlon ColorStay setting spray. This is so good. I actually talked about it in my previous empties video. This is so underrated. It's got such an, oh, well, that wasn't very good. There we go. It's got such a nice spritzer, and my makeup looks like a filter, but not like overly filtered, just really nice and smooth, and it's just really beautiful. And this is so good, and it has really just helped my makeup last so long. Both of these are just so amazing. You have to at least try one of them, if not both of them. I have both because I'm a little high maintenance when it comes to this kind of stuff. So let's go over the last couple of things. Of course, I am a pale chick, I'm a pale gal, and I am not naturally bronzed. So I have to self-tan because I refuse to get tan from sun because UV exposure, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. My favorite one is the Bondi Sands Ultra Dark. I love this stuff. This bottle has lasted me over 2 years. Like, I am so impressed. It's like $21 from Walgreens. It gives the most natural looking tan like that I could have personally. It smells a little bit like a self-tanner, but it does fade within like 1 to 2 showers. It is so good. The smoothest, most natural looking tan I've ever had. Doesn't matter how long I leave it on, and if I accidentally forget to shower it off, I don't look like an Oompa Loompa. It's pretty much all I can ask for, and it lasts at least a week on me. So it's amazing. So my last two favorites are clothing items. First, we've got this like little bra tank top thing. It's a little cropped thing. I got this from Amazon. I'm gonna insert a clip of me like wearing this. I actually talked about it in my Pack With Me video for West Palm Beach. I have a different like variation on, but I'll show it to you. And so I have this in like 4 different colors now, I believe. It's got a built-in bra, and it is so comfortable. In the summer, I'm looking for the least amount of layers as possible. So if I can have a built-in bra with a shirt, I mean, what more can I ask for? And a built-in bra that actually like, you know, is supportive and doesn't just like let them flop everywhere. We don't want that. This is so good. I think it's like maybe $15 to $20. It kind of goes in between that range. I love it. And it's very, very flattering. It hits you so nicely. Like where it crops hits your natural waist, so it just emphasizes your figure. Then lastly, I've got these shorts. Also talked about these in the Pack With Me video. And I love these. These have a high waist. I'm actually wearing a different color of them right now while I'm filming this video. But they have a high waist. They've got like built-in panties like things. I still wear underwear, but you know, just like to touch that. They've got a little zipper on the back where you can put like your key or whatever if you go running. These are so good. They're so comfortable and just really flattering. They really make your legs look good. And I am somebody who's really insecure about my legs and certain parts of my legs. And these kind of help just emphasize the good parts of you instead of like maybe your insecure parts like I have, you know, like mine. So these are great. I think these are also around $15 to $20. And also from Amazon, I love them. I wear that combination a lot together, like this bralette shirt or like this like bra tank top with these shorts, because they're very lightweight, and also it's very cute and athleisure, and that's kind of in style right now. And I feel like I look cute, I'm not grumpy because I'm not sweating, and I just feel good. So that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys liked this video and found, you know, hopefully you found some of these favorites helpful. Maybe you'll try them out. Maybe it'll make your summers a little bit more enjoyable. Thank you so much again, Daisy, for reaching out to me to do this video. I'm so excited I got to work with you finally. It's been like forever of us talking about it, and we finally did it. So thank you so much for this idea and for actually doing it with me and following through. So far, I've gotten to collaborate with two of my favorite YouTubers. So it's just been awesome. Like, I'm so blessed that I get to collab with other YouTubers that not only I like on screen, but also that I like in real life. Daisy and I talk to each other pretty constantly on either social media or text. And if you haven't seen my other collab videos with Tess Marque, I've been saying her name wrong. Whoops, not Tess Marque. She and I are also constantly talking, and we're very close on social media and like in virtual reality, if that makes sense. So basically, like, we have never met in person, but we get along so well that I believe that if I met either two or both of these wonderful ladies, that we would be great friends in person as well. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video and found it interesting and fun. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and hit that notification bell down below, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Don't forget to go check out Daisy's part in this collab. We're doing 2 different videos. I will link her channel down below in the description box and also that video, so definitely go check her out if you have not already. She's excellent, she's fun, she just makes you feel better if you're having a crappy day. Believe me, I know. So you definitely want to go check her out. But for now, that is it. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, week, weekend, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.